salute when you see me. That jealousy is an ocean, and you either float or you sink it. Moment of truth, credit check, you not approved. BB King, I'm in love with the blues. Don't start me up, I got finishing moves. Look, salute when you see me.
Get ready for an NFC North showdown. Detroit and Chicago meet for the 183rd time in a series that began back in 1930. Week 4 is headed your way. Next.
They say summer is the time to live in Chicago. Well, that's extended into autumn as we are ready to roll under blue skies at Soldier Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears.
Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis. And Charles, you look at our two quarterbacks in this one. Kind of an interesting pairing. Jalen Hurts and Matt Ryan.
Yeah, you got one guy who's part of the new breed, the run and gun, beat you with my legs kind of guys. And then on the other side, you've got your traditional pocket passer. He'll stand in there and throw the ball downfield no matter what the turbulence is around him in the pocket.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. More now to return.
And able to get this out to the 25.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive.
They'll be led out by their now 36-year-old quarterback who's in his 14th NFL season, the former MVP, Matt Ryan.
And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Now this defense for the Lions, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Meanwhile, Ryan's throw taken in by Green here.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Now this defense for the Lions, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And for a second straight play, the Lion defense drops him behind the line of scrimmage. From the gun on third down, Ryan.
There's the rookie from LSU. It's Jamar Chase. And he will have the Bears first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on third down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. It makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The numbers from last week's game for Ebron: 6 catches, 55 yards.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy that defenses had better focus on.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. This is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Hunter Renfrow, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. You'd have to imagine for a team that's lost 3 straight games, scoring first in this first quarter has to feel pretty good.
That's feel great for them, and also it's a nice signal to the rest of the team, because we talk about complimentary football all the time. So they've now signaled to the defense, now signaled to the kicking game, hey, we're here to play in this one. We're going to do our part. Let's see if you guys will do the exact same, and we can break this losing streak.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive.
Leading him out in his 2nd season from Oklahoma by way of Alabama, it's Jalen Hurts.
Tremendous production in college at 2 different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for a Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's McKenzie. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. This defense backed up now as they're looking at a 1st and goal just inside the 10.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So a 1st interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big 3rd down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. From the gun, it's Ryan. Throwing right, and that's complete. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. Ryan. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a fourth down.
And I feel like...
They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like... Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. Ryan now to throw on third down. On the screen, this is Edmonds. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive.
Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So now fourth down looming. Remember, these guys went for it on their last... And his kick is good. Not by much. It was leaking oil in the end, but he tucks it in the bottom right corner. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So a touchdown and an extra point would tie this game late. What can this defense do now that their opponents are in the red zone? On second down, it's Edwards. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
They'll go back to Edwards on first down. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. A gain of 3, second down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
On second down, it's Edwards. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mucked that down for a win in the defense's column.
Throwing is Hurts.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And he is all the way up past the 25. The offense is in the red zone. It's a 1st and 10 situation at the 15-yard line. They'll run on first down. Edmonds. Man, this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Ryan. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. They'll start on the ground with Edmonds. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. You know, I was going to ask you if maybe they should surprise and pass the ball, but where they're at on the field, I think keep it on the ground, right?
I like where you're going with this one because field position is going to determine these play calls. And backed up where they are, I don't even think about putting the ball in the air. I tell my running backs, grasp the football, and I tell my offensive line, don't allow any leaks so they get hit immediately when we hand it off.
On 2nd and 7, Ryan quickly a slant to Renfro. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left.
2nd and 9.
Edmonds running out of the shotgun. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will be marked down short of the 1st as they get to him at the 29. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for Chicago. Oh, he shifts past him. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Lions will take over. A 4th quarter score from the Meadowlands. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. A win would be... They'll look to throw. And that's complete to McKenzie. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. The Lions need to move. They're hustling to the line now. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McKenzie. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the 1st down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are in the field?
He's back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now with a... So we drop you into this situation. The game is tied. Late fourth quarter. This offense starting with the ball on their own side of the field. And they do have all 3 timeouts looking to get into field goal range. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So now the offense takes over here at a crucial spot. Ball on their own side of the field. Tie game. Late fourth quarter, and they do have a pair of timeouts remaining.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team...
A lot on the line in this situation. In overtime, third down. Can the defense get the stop? Now a first throw here in overtime. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the... A lot on the line in this situation. In overtime, third down. Can the defense get the stop?
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Be caught by Samuel. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 20. Time to get back into this one here in overtime. A red zone alert. And a touchdown means game over.
Here's Edwards again on second down.
Shreds him with a stiff arm. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
68 yards rushing for him now as he is just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. As the fans exit.